Agriculture is the backbone of Cameroon's economy. To boost the sector, some selected farming groups and individuals, drawn from all the 5 subdivisions that make up a Momo division, were provided material assistance of farm inputs plus seedlings. It was on Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025, that the beneficiaries rallied at the Momo Divisional Delegation of the Ministry of Economy, Planning and Regional Development to carry home their assistance.
First of all, I want to thank the head of state, I want to thank the minister, I want to thank all our children that are up there that are seeing that we should benefit something back at home, especially this moment that we need help. We thank God for the item, the truck, the plantain, the Irish insurance, the items they give to us, even the watering can, the raincoats, rain boots, is going to boost our capital.
I'm very grateful for the head of state, our ministers, for all what they have put together to look at us, the women, at the grassroots. We have come here and we have seen much that we have to carry home. We are very grateful for the effort that they are making to see that we down here too, we are benefiting like they up there. So you must not be a civil servant or a minister before a benefit. We who are on the ground too, we have this to benefit. We are going to use these watering cans, wheelbarrow, to work our farm more than we used to work, so that what we are going to harvest will be much. We do not used to use fertilizer because the money was not there to buy. Now that we have fertilizers, we are promising the president that we are going to work more and harvest more, and because of that, we are going to support and vote all of them who are up there that they should continue to be there so that our country will grow from strength to strength. We are very grateful. We say where they have taken money to look at us down here, God will bless and more money will enter those pockets so that our country will grow from strength to strength.
We want to thank Her Excellency Justin Baacharos and the head of state for giving us these farm tools and inputs. In fact, this is a great gesture that we are receiving this thing at this moment. There are a lot of farming groups in Widikum, and I'm fortunate that we are one of the groups that were selected. Not everybody had the opportunity to be selected. So we, the youth of Momo, want to tell the head of state that we pledge our support 100% during the upcoming presidential elections slated for 12 October 2025.
The exercise for the distribution of farm inputs to the farmers of Momo Division, offered by Minepat through Her Excellency Justice Mba Acharos Ne Fomundam, Cameroon's minister delegate at the presidency in charge of Supreme State Audit, brought together administrative officials of the division, during which they took turns to address the beneficiaries, calling on them to continue trusting and believing in the government that's been doing its possible best to meet the people's needs.
We are distributing farm inputs to the farmers of Momo Division under the Presidential Plan for Reconstruction and Development. We want to use this opportunity to thank the head of state for thinking about the population of Momo Division. This is in a bid to cut down farming and to make our farmers to have sufficient, to be self-sufficient in terms of production and food. You know, during this crisis, there are people who have migrated to different places. As they have come and we are getting to normalcy, the reasons why we are distributing these farm inputs to help them boost their harvest and production. In return, we are looking up to them because the election is at the corner. The people, we are making them to know that the state is thinking well of them. And come October 12th, we are expecting the population of Momo Division to perform their civic duty in the ballot box by voting for a head of state who is very experienced.
Amongst the inputs were trucks, wheelbarrows, spades, water pumps, storage tanks, barbed wires, insecticides, pesticides, pipes, sprayers, seedlings like cassava cuttings, plantain plantlets, Irish potatoes, just to name these few. The items, worth millions, came through the Presidential Plan for the Reconstruction and Development of the Northwest and Southwest regions of Cameroon, a plan put in place by the head of state to help relieve the population of these two English-speaking regions from the brunt they've been bearing as a result of the Anglophone crisis that erupted in late 2016.
The head of state and his government has always had a vision in particular in its hand. And yes, it's not just these materials today. We have benefited from roads which have been reconstructed. We have benefited from some structures, buildings which have been rehabilitated. Today, yeah, you asked the advice to the beneficiaries. I just want to tell them that they should go ahead, continue to preach peace, because this is what the head of state holds so at a very high esteem, to preach peace, especially to those of our brothers who are still in the bushes, to come out and join in his policy of reconstruction and development.
The beneficiaries were called upon to put their items to judicious use and not take them to the market for sale as it used to happen in the past. Should they heed to this call, then they themselves will be first persons to reap the fruits of their labor thanks to this state support in the country Cameroon, land of promise.
Land of promise, land of glory, thou life and joy are only song. Thy honor, thy devotion, antipathetic.